Hey, how's it going, guys? Just wanted to show you a little bit of stuff on the CR10 printer. Um, I'm attempting to print a bigger object this time around. I actually took a blueprint off of a church, and there's a fundraiser in town happening twice a year, and I was gonna build a whole church about twice the size of the printer. The printer can do 1 foot at a time, so I broke it in half, and then I'm just gonna put it together. So this is exact measurements. I mean, I've got what did I do? Every foot, 2 millimeters for every foot, but that was still a bit too small, so it's about, I think, 5 millimeters to the foot. Right now I've got just the walls. I don't know if you guys can see it. The siding is all outlined. I mean, this thing's not 100% perfect. You can see some lines that shouldn't be there. And in the front here, I've got some brick. They're sticking out about 0.2 millimeters. I think to be on a safe side, you can do 0.5 millimeters without using support. And I've got these posts. They're going to be right here somewhere. One here and one here, and there's going to be a big overhang here and the roof and all that stuff. So, and they've also got these bricks on there. So another interesting thing that I was going to show you guys is, see, I've got this half is done. So this is what the other side of it looks like. So it's gonna go like this. That's what it's gonna look like. And then you see this line here. I don't know what happened with the printer, but it just started printing in the air. I think it's probably the design I made and got confused. I noticed it was starting to print like over here, and it started, finished this off. It did a good job, but then all of a sudden up here it started doing it was printing, I think, about 2 or 3 millimeters higher than what the surface actually is. Now, one thing that I wanted to show you guys that's kind of cool is this thing right here. Now, I don't have a 3D printing pen to repair this, but this is one of those wood etchers, or yeah, you can etch your name and stuff like that into wood. It's a hot etcher. I don't know proper name for it. Works good, but it's actually a really ideal thing to use on here. So this is kind of a tutorial, I guess, on how to repair broken or 3D prints. So as you can see, I did a little bit over there. It actually works. Over here I did a little bit too much. You just kind of skim across it. You guys can see it melt a little bit. So just kind of melt it together. I'm just using one hand. I should be using two. And then, from the adhesion that it lays down on the floor, you can grab a piece of filament and actually put it in there. And I'm going to do the same for the front, so you don't even see that gap anymore. Right now I'm just doing the back just for a test, and if it looks good, then I'll move to the front and I'll try to make it as seamless as possible. But yeah, it's one of my first bigger projects, trying to build this thing, and it's supposed to be right to size. I'm gonna box it up and probably not box it up. I'm gonna put it on a flat platform and probably plexiglass around the whole thing, sand and stuff like that. For the roof, I'll probably put some sand. I have colorful sand that I can put on the roof, and the ground I'll probably just put fine sand and stuff like that. These doors here, I think I'm actually going to print different colored doors and slide them in there. I want this thing to look as realistic as possible. There's a pad, like a concrete pad by the entranceway. I'll probably print a pad using gray gray filament. But yeah, that's where we at now. I'm just doing the walls now. They take about 10 hours a piece. This one took 10 hours to print. It's not 100%, but I'm pretty close already. But yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing the finished product, or even to see what the fundraiser would bring, you know, how much this thing would go for, I'm just going to donate it to the church, and then, you know, silent auction is what they do, and see what it goes for. I'm actually very interested. I was going to do another one. I did another one, and it was quite a bit smaller. I kind of messed it up, but this one's quite a bit bigger, so I'm actually quite excited to check out what it's going to bring. So thanks for tuning in, and yeah, leave me a comment in the description if you want to see the results or the outcome, what it's going to bring, and maybe what it might look like. So thanks a lot.